refrigerator, that is. We're taking a big risk.
We're going to change all 4 within 24 hours.
You will never experience something like this ever again.
Morning, everyone. We made it to camp late last night, just before the sunset. We do have a new guest. His name's Will Smith. Pretty cool.
I could have been at a barbecue!
He actually brought the Robson. Hello. He's over there. Anyway, so he came in a little bit late with the group, so we got one of the Robson XTTs. That's a double fold. So we'll probably show off that later on. But we're trying to get over to the lake. Didn't make it. It was too dark. That trail we went on, we went to the dead end and had to turn around, and that put us back a couple hours from our original plans. You know, the cool thing is with an off-grid, off-road trailer, you can get to places that nobody else can get to, and you can, you know, camp wherever you want. You got all your power, all your amenities with you. You don't need to go to a site. So we actually pulled off the freeway, started driving down the road. I was looking at the satellite image and saw this look like a circled area with a fire pit, and we just pulled out. And I mean, wouldn't take a standard trailer up here because it's just a little trail and it's not too far off the road, but you might drag and scrape. But so we got to this nice site, enjoyed ourselves, did a fire, and just got to bed. So today you're gonna want to stay tuned because where we're going is unbelievably epic. I've never seen anybody out there with a trailer, let alone just kind of a secret. It's a little hidden place, but it's gonna be a big surprise, so stay tuned.
So Wednesday, which is day 3, we wake up from that campsite, which is great because we're closer to where we wanted to go.
Apparently we're just off the back of some US military bombing range. We're not actually on the range, but we're pretty close to it. But from what I hear, you know, you guys have smart bombs, so we should be fine where we are.
Now, we did get permission from somebody to go across this causeway, so as a disclaimer, you are not allowed to go across this without permission or asking beforehand. Pretty epic, pretty incredible. Yeah, so what happens, look right here, you can see them. So when the trains come by, they shake them off. There's another one right there, but they said you gotta be careful because they could potentially shake them off and they fall into the road, and then you drive by. The sheriff said he highly recommended we didn't take the road because of giant nails blowing out your tire. I've gotten 3 just in the last little bit, so as long as they don't make their way to the road. And then apparently the farther you get out, there's lots of spiders. So if you have to change a tire, you get nails and spiders. So, should be fun. Let's go. Yeah. What do you think?
Must be hurting for me, I can't see them.
Just open your eyes and look between the rocks.
Oh, yeah.
Firstly, I couldn't see them. I was like, I don't think they're telling porkies about these spiders. I couldn't see them. But when we stopped, I could see the webs, and there were hundreds of spiders. So I can imagine what it would be like when you see them crossing the road.
Yeah, I believe that peak is a little bit of that red algae.
But you're right, it's really, really blue. Like the contrast in colors is very clear.
The water is just like really blue on one side, very pink on the other side. It's just something that you don't see every day, and I was excited for everyone to see that.
Well, we're getting those washboard roads.
You will never experience something like this in Utah ever again. That nail was sitting in the middle of the road. So this causeway actually used to be a bridge. It was a bridge, a steel bridge that went all the way across the entire lake. And I guess during World War, I think in the 40s, World War II,
Used all the steel.
the Union Pacific to help out with the war tore the whole bridge down and donated the steel to the war. And then after that, they brought in a person this Causeway instead of the bridge. Also did have a bunch of accidents on the bridge over the years.
You can see the spiders better here to
Tire pressure on my back left wheel very quickly, but I'm just going to keep driving. I'm down to 9.8 psi. So let's have a look.
Oh yeah.
We get our very first blowout. And I was hoping that was one and done.
There's the hole. Okay. We got tire. I thought I was usually prepared, man. Shane just comes with his floor jack.
He saw the tires on this thing. When the sheriff told me that they had a Leschwager at the end of the Causeway, changing tires every day, I was like, I'm not gonna go with a ball jack. I'm gonna bring it back and put it on.
We're not messing around.
Yeah, it's not gonna lift up high enough. I need to lift it from a different spot.
Okay.
Hey, you guys, look at the size of this nail. That's, I think, what got it. Look at the size of this thing.
Yeah, man, but you know, that's not a nail, that's a nail.
Yeah, sure, kid.
Mate, look at the tread on that thing, how good. Going for the upgrade. You'd talk those with your fingers, wouldn't you?
Jordan tread, for sure.
Yeah, let's just keep going.
Now I see all the spiders.
There was tons of spiders. There's like a lot.
Okay, shall we go? The next part of the journey was going up into the mountains, and I was super excited for this portion. There was two routes, and I knew one was easier, but I thought I want to go up the harder route.
We're going to go up and over a mountain pass, but it's going to be all off-road, pretty bumpy.
So we started gaining elevation, trying to see how high we were. And we were really close to 9,000 feet of elevation, but we didn't quite make it there. We were like at 8,960.
Oh my gosh. This road every year changes. Last year, this road was not as bumpy. It's horrible.
Shane's leading the convoy and he's decided to air down, and I'm like, oh, there's something coming up, because why would he choose to air down now? And you also know as well is when all the camera guys get out of the car and start filming, there's something coming.
Oh, that drop off. I was going to say, don't look to the left. I could better not talk to anyone. But it's concentrate.
We've been driving since what, almost 8 or 9 a.m. from the Salt Flats, from the Salt Lake. Now we're down in an undisclosed area in the mountains, trying to get out of the heat in the desert, but it's been driving non-stop. So we were, a little bit behind on our time, but we were hoping to be able to get up into the mountains and go camping, get set up around dinner time, maybe 4 to 5 p.m.
Well, it's sort of frustrating, because if we say it's going to be an hour until we get there, and it's 4 o'clock, we'll get there at 5, then we'll most likely get there at 6.
We're all tired, right?
Yep.
There we have it. The rocks were like jagged and sharp and bouldery. There were steps that we had to climb. Of course, I'm making it up just fine. Anya's right behind me. We have the camera guys as well coming up with the Toyota.
The coin is slide now.
We were sliding a little bit, so I backed up. We have this pretty rocky hill coming up. 3 of us have already made it through. We got me and Vaughn. It's okay, powered by Tex-Mex. Let's do this.
All right, he's fueled up.
Tex-Mex gives you things. Here we go.
And then we get Vaughn So he ends up going in the back because he's like, I need to like have some space to give us some speed to get up some of these obstacles.
Mayhem. Oh no. I think we might need your help.
And so yeah, it was a very challenging incline. There was lots of ruts. In Australia, we call some of those holes, which are pretty big, Wombat holes. For you American folk, you can look up what a Wombat is and the holes they dig. At this point, I didn't know that I had a broken front drive shaft and I'm only going in two-wheel drive, and I've only gone up maybe 40 feet and I've come to a stop. And so Shane's had to unhook again.
We said 6 hours of driving. It's been like, we're going on 10 maybe.
Yo, we got it, we got it.
And I have to unhook and tow the truck and the trailer up some of these obstacles. And I ended up towing him a good quarter of a mile up the hill just because he was really struggling. As soon as we get up there, we notice the other rear tire looks like it's getting ready to blow.
Look how shredded that is. Sheesh.
All right.
Oh, dude. I'm just laughing because it's so terrible.
Yeah, that's not good.
After having my second flat tire, I was just over it. I'm like, this day couldn't come to an end quick enough.
On your passenger side, it's got a flap going, so that tire might be close to being done. Just got some van flapping. Looks pretty good. Look at that. That's fine.
It's fine. It's supposed to be like that.
It doesn't look that bad.
Back in Australia, we'd change this at this point.
You usually change that?
We do, yeah.
No, here.
What do you guys do?
Here in America, we don't change that tire until
She pops?
She pops. She goes.
Nah.
We let her go.
Second one for the day. After this, there is no more spares, so we have to get up the mountain and down the mountain on these tyres. Otherwise, the van and the truck are going to stay up here.
Not all heroes wear capes.
Oh, shit!
Some wear ROA Off-Road shirts.
WWII, that one though?
No, that's a Cobalt. That's a real tool. I'm all tired out. Get it? Oh my gosh, tire number 2. Is this why you put 2 tires on the back of all your caravans? Yeah. I always thought it was overkill, but now I'm like, okay, I understand. Boom! We should have done that this morning. That was way easier.
In Australia, you put steelies on the back so you can do skids.
Oh, there you go.
A little bit more and then it's downhill, but we still have a little ways.
Okay, so we're at the top of the mountain. We were about to have another blowout. The tire was shredded. So that's the second tire today. I had to drag him up. We think his 4-wheel drive, there's a service 4-wheel drive light on, so that's not working. So it's been a long day. We woke up around 7 a.m. So we tried to sleep in, get a late start, leave around 8, and we said 6 hours. We're now 11 hours into this day, driving off-road, and we're more than halfway to our campsite as far as this mountain portion goes. About 6 more miles, but it's dirt, so I don't know what time we're gonna get in. Hopefully we can get in soon, start a fire, get the s'mores. You know they don't do s'mores in Australia. So that's something we're excited to show Oliver. He's the little boy that's hanging out with us. So everybody's tired and getting ornery, I think, just a little bit, but here we go. Hangry, let's go.
And so we finally get to camp. It's just this serene greenery with pine trees that I've only actually seen in films. There's this amazing creek just running down, you know, like the campsite's just over here. We start up a fire and, you know, we just talk about, well, basically people just give me a lot of crap that I can't drive. I've had 2 flat tires, I'm holding everyone up. But I mean, that's all part of the adventure, right?
It's just so beautiful sitting out here. This is incredible. This is why you go camping. And the cool thing about this is you can experience this in the comforts of your home, right? A nice bed, heater, shower, toilet. I mean, I just, tent camping, not a thing for me. Not something I ever want to do nowadays. I can get everything from a tent, this nature, but in the comforts of the trailer. So their motto is escape with confidence, and you truly can escape with confidence with the trailers because of all the things that they do to make sure that you can be confident in your trailer. Not just ability, but quality and longevity, just so reliable. We have not had a single issue. We've had more issues with our trucks than the trailers on this trip, but it's been really fun and everything has just worked perfectly. So even though Wednesday was chaotic and nothing went according to plan and our trucks were blowing out left and right, and that happens in life, that happens on adventures. You go out and things don't go according to plan, things break. I'm really impressed that the trailers didn't break, and that motto, escape with confidence, became like a whole different vantage point that I had in that phrase. And sometimes companies have a cheesy tagline, escape with confidence, and I was like, is that really something you can do? You know, it's because trailers always have issues, but I can tell you after this adventure, our adventure in Moab, I'm more confident in the trailer right now than I am in any of our trucks, which is pretty crazy to say. I'm really impressed with MDC. We have the least amount of issues and warranty that we've had on any trailer that we've ever carried. And so that whole escape with confidence has given me a whole different vantage point after these adventures.
The main thing I want people to know about the MDC product is it is built with the most extreme terrains in mind. It'll get you to your most remote camping location, providing you have a capable vehicle, and it will get you home. This is how they're built from the ground up. We take quality certifications, you know, all the road rules, how to build products. You know, the way we put these things together is to get you out there, but also to get you back so you can escape with confidence.
There you have it. Hopefully you enjoyed this one. Okay, so when we left the truck earlier, we had the driver's side tire was totally flat. See this? It's all like just nothing. And we just got here, and what happened? Vaughn, what happened?
The passenger side tire is now flat, so we're going to change all 4 in one within 24 hours, which is new for me.
New for me too. I don't think I've ever had 4. And he's been saying this, he's jinxed us the whole time, all day. He's like, you know, that other side's gonna go flat on us too. Yeah. We're gonna have a 4th tire go out. And I was like, nah, we'll make it up. And we drive up here and it's...
Now, we're really lucky because we've actually brought 6 tires with us now. So we've got 6 we can go through.
Yeah, so we can keep going hard. Check out we got a jack because we left our jack up in the truck. So now we got new rims and tires, the KO3s. We should be golden now. This is my favorite thing too, is this MDC truck is gonna be modified. Please tell me you got the keys.
I got the keys.
Okay, good. We're gonna have to modify this truck. New front bumper.
So this piece of wood, that's not staying there?
No, you don't. You want it to stay there?
It looks good.
It does look pretty good.
We could put one on the other side.
Put one there and there. Oh, jeez.